Hey, this is Monica with Day to Day. Just had an interesting thing come up. I was watching the news with a small child, and it was talking about the KKK and about how the KKK was going around passing out materials in an attempt to recruit people. And the media was basically claiming that these materials were filled with hate speech and that they were promoting hate crimes. And I do not in any way, shape, or form agree with anything that the KKK promotes in any way, but I do believe that they have the right to express what they believe and how they feel, just as I have the right to express my opposition to what they believe. My topic today is censorship versus tolerance, and whether or not the line between the two is getting blurred. I've noticed in my day-to-day living that it seems like in order to be able to express yourself, you have to really be tolerant of other people's viewpoints, and sometimes that means not being able to completely tell people what you honestly feel. Some topics I can think of discussing are illegal immigration, abortion, things of that nature that people have very strong opinions about, even like same-sex marriage and things of that nature. And I'm beginning to wonder where the line is drawn between what is considered tolerance and what is censorship. I want to be able to express myself openly and honestly. I don't want to have to censor my my beliefs or my opinions about things just because they might offend somebody. While at the same time, this is not to say that I'm not sensitive or careful about what I say. Obviously, that's something I consider before I say it, and I make sure that I'm not going to offend somebody, but I wonder if this isn't more harmful rather than productive for our society, because oftentimes, in order to get out of your comfort zone and grow, you need to experience what some people call growth pains. And doesn't this include constructive criticism and things of that nature? Perhaps you have a belief system or something of that nature that somebody else doesn't agree with, and they give you their opinion on it, and they tell you what they believe, and it opens up your mind to an entirely new concept that you'd never even considered before. Would you rather that they had not told you just because they were tolerating your beliefs, or would you rather they have been honest with you and told you how they felt and what they honestly, rationalized in their own mind and reasoned with logic and such things? So I'm just wondering what you guys think about it, whether you think that tolerance can eventually be a bad thing for our society in terms of not allowing us to speak freely, or whether you think there's a distinction between both tolerance and censorship, and how do you think our society is going to look in a couple of years as there's this increased focus on hate speech and what that entails exactly? Because I'm feeling like we're going to eventually get to the point where just you say something that offends somebody and they can say that that's hate speech. And with a lot of the legislation that's being passed now, there's a chance that you can be prosecuted just for speaking your mind. And I don't think that that's a good direction for our country. I don't feel like that's allowing people to have freedom of speech, and I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. I tend to feel like it's going to be kind of a catalyst for kind of eliminating a lot of the different religions in the world, basically saying that if you're not tolerant of other people's religions, or you have opposing viewpoints, then you're basically guilty of some sort of crime against those people, like hate crimes or hate speech. And I tend to feel like that's not a necessary path that we need to go on. So please do give me your opinions about it, and I do look forward to hearing from you. Alright, thanks.